We've all heard the phrase, you have the right to remain silent. The problem is, most of us in recovery lacked the ability to remain silent. We talked our way into trouble. We lied to get out of it, and then we gossiped just to feel important. Welcome to day 10 of A Proverb a Day Keeps the Police Away. My name is Robert, and I'm glad to have you along today. Today we hit chapter 10, and Solomon stops telling stories and starts throwing punches. He hits us with the truth about our work ethic, our honesty, and the number one thing that keeps us in trouble, an open mouth. So first, let's talk about body language and honesty. Solomon compares the person who walks straight with the person who's always looking over their shoulder. Here we go, let's jump in. Wise son, glad father. Stupid son, sad mother. Ill-gotten gain gets you nowhere. An honest life is immortal. God won't starve an honest soul, but he frustrates the appetites of the wicked. Sloth makes you poor. Diligence brings wealth. Make hay while the sun shines. That's smart. Go fishing during harvest? That's stupid. Blessings accrue on a good and honest life, but the mouth of the wicked is a dark cave of abuse. A good and honest life is a blessed memorial. A wicked life leaves a rotten stench. A wise heart takes orders. An empty head will come unglued. Honesty lives confident and carefree, but shifty is sure to be exposed. An evasive eye is a sign of trouble ahead, but an open, face-to-face meeting results in peace. The text calls it having a shifty eye. You know what that looks like. It's that feeling of always looking over your shoulder. It's the, checking the rear view mirror every 5 seconds or shuffling your phone under the pillow when your spouse walks in. It's exhausting to live a shifty life. Solomon says the alternative is to live at ease. In recovery, we call this the no taillight guarantee. When you walk with integrity, you don't care who's behind you. You don't care if the cops pull up. You don't care if your boss looks at your screen on your computer. If you're tired of the anxiety, then stop being shifty. The only way to cure the paranoia is to clean up your behavior. Honesty is the best sleep aid in the world. Okay, next we got Solomon is attacking our biggest enemy, the mouth. If you've ever talked yourself into a problem that you couldn't talk yourself out of, this section is for you. The mouth of a good person is a deep, life-giving well, but the mouth of the wicked is a dark cave of abuse. Hatred starts fights, but love pulls a quilt over the bickering. You'll find wisdom on the lips of a person of insight, but the short-sighted needs a slap in the face. The wise accumulate knowledge, a true treasure. Know-it-alls talk too much, a sheer waste. The wealth of the rich is their security. The poverty of the indigent is their ruin. The wage of a good person is exuberant life. An evil person ends up with nothing but sin. The road to life is a disciplined life. Ignore correction and you're lost for good. Liars secretly hoard hatred. Fools openly spread slander. The more talk, the less truth. The wise measure their words. The speech of a good person is worth waiting for. The blabber of the wicked is worthless. The talk of a good person is rich fare for many, but chatterboxes die of an empty heart. There's a line in there that should scare all of us. The more talk, the less truth. I know in active addiction we were professional talkers. We could spin a story and manipulate a situation, and we could gaslight anybody who called us out. We used words as weapons or as smoke screens. Solomon's saying here that the wise person learns to shut up. He says a sensible person keeps a lid on it. Here's the challenge for today. Practice the pause. Before you gossip or defend yourself, or maybe before you offer your expert opinion, pause. Usually we talk because we're trying to control the narrative. We're trying to make ourselves look better. But in recovery, your walk talks louder than your talk does. So let your actions do the explaining and give your mouth a break. Finally, let's look at the difference between what we hustle for and what God gives us. One of them comes with a price tag and the other one comes with peace. God's blessing makes life rich. Nothing we do can improve on God. An empty head thinks mischief is fun, but a mindful person relishes wisdom. The nightmares of the wicked come true, What good people desire, they get. When the storm is over, there's nothing left of the wicked. Good people firm on their rock foundation aren't even fazed. A lazy employee will give you nothing but trouble. It's vinegar in the mouth, smoke in the eyes. The fear of God expands your life. A wicked life is a puny life. The aspirations of good people end in celebration. The ambitions of bad people crash. God is solid backing to a well-lived life, but he calls into question a shabby performance. Good people last. They can't be moved. The wicked are here today and gone tomorrow. A good person's mouth is a clear fountain of wisdom. A foul mouth is a stagnant swamp. The speech of a good person clears the air. The words of the wicked pollute it. I love how the Message puts this. It basically says God's blessing makes you rich, and he adds no sorrow to it. Think about the blessings that we chased while we were in the streets. The high always came with a hangover. The stolen money always came with paranoia. The affair that we went out and had always came with shame. Every good time that we manufactured had a terrible side effect. But the blessing of God, it has no aftertaste. When you get your kids back the right way, there's no guilt. When you earn a paycheck honestly, there's no fear. If you're chasing a thrill that leaves you feeling empty or anxious afterwards, it's not a blessing, it's a trap. Stop settling for happiness that hurts you in the morning. Go for the blessing that adds no sorrow. All right, so the takeaways from chapter 10 to keep the police out of your life today are this. Number 1, stop being shifty. If you're looking over your shoulder, you're on the wrong path. Walk straight. Number 2, keep a lid on it. The more you talk, the less truth you tell. Practice the pause. And number 3, check the aftertaste. Real blessings don't come with hangovers or regrets. I'll see you tomorrow for day 11. We're going to be talking about the false balance and why cheating the system always backfires. So hey friends, a free way to support this podcast and show the platform that this is good content is to subscribe to the channel and maybe comment your thoughts below. How about dropping a zipper mouth, one of those happy faces with the zipper across, if you're practicing that pause today, and share this with a friend who might need a little encouragement in their life. And as always, stay sober, not boring.